Hello, my name is Stuart Height, author of the book Choose Amazing Health, and this is about weight release. I've seen a few questions about this, so I want to give you a little bit of information here on a healthier way to release weight. And that's really going to be because we're going to look at the cause instead of just this symptom. So I'm going to go through kind of an overview of my Choose Amazing Health book, which is available on Amazon if you want more details. I'm just going to go through these letters and we're going to think about them in terms of weight. And we first want to ask the question, why is it there? Is this a mistake? Is the body accidentally just doing something randomly? Or is there a specific cause of this issue? And is it always one cause, or could it be multiple possibilities? Well, the first letter in Amazing Health is A, which stands for Amazing Health, is a choice. I believe it is always a choice. And some may think it's genetic or hereditary, but just think of it this way. If someone only ate dessert and soda, that's all they ate, that's it, period, every single meal, 24/7, that's all they ate, would that affect their health? Yes, of course it would. So the fact of the matter is you have things you can do on a daily basis that are going to impact the weight. Now, we sometimes don't like to think of that because we want to keep doing what we're doing and just add this one pill, and it doesn't quite work that way. So we know there's a choice that is made every single day. Your body is making new cells all the time. And the next letter is M, and that is for make health a must. How important is this particular issue? Now, a lot of people will look at it as vanity, or they will be more concerned about the number on the scale, or they're trying to get some picture in a magazine, or they think they can only be at a good weight if they have 0% body fat, and they have this misconception of what healthy weight is supposed to be. And so they have this unrealistic image that they're trying to get, or maybe they don't even understand what it is altogether. So I'm just going to first and foremost say, get rid of the scale. Forget the scale. Forget the scale. It's not about the number. You care about how you look in the mirror, not what the scale says. Doesn't matter what the scale says. You can take two people, one that's a heavyweight champion of the world that weighs a certain amount and at a certain height. You can take someone else who's the couch potato of the world, same height, same weight, but they have very different physiques. So it's not about the scale. This is about your health. And you get to decide if this is a big priority for you or not. How important is it in the scheme of all these things? And then the next letter is A, which stands for Automatic Success System. And this has to do with having a program instead of a silver bullet. If your refrigerator is full of only soda and your cupboards only have packaged desserts, guess what you're going to eat? And guess how that's going to affect your health? When you create an automatic success system, meaning your house only has things that are going to contribute to amazing health instead of being detrimental or have a worse impact, then you have that automatic success system. You also want a system that covers all of the causes of weight, not just one, which they think is just metabolism. That's all they think it is. No, there's multiple causes of weight, and usually people have several of them, and so they try just metabolism and it doesn't work because it's one of these other causes. So we have to get a program that is actually going to hit all of the causes, not just one. Z stands for Z before A, which is sleep, and this is the one I violate the most, from staying up too late with ideas and doing even this video really late at night. But sleep is when your body can relax. It's when it can get rid of stress. It's when it can get rid of junk too. It does a lot of repair and maintenance and detox. And if you aren't getting good quality and quantity of sleep, then that is going to impact your health in all aspects. So just sleep alone, getting into extra amount of sleep, or making it important enough that, you know what, I'm going to shut the television off early, gonna shut the phone off. I'm either gonna read or pray or do something so that I fall asleep sooner instead of watching television or other things that are not really high on your priority list when it comes to where your health should be. So make sure you're getting good quality sleep. The next is I, which stands for ideal liquid, and this of course is H2O, reverse osmosis steam distilled. Not H2O adding something else, not fruit juice, not herb teas, not coffee, not soda. Water. First and foremost, that's what your body needs. Because one of the main reasons for excess weight is toxicity or even dehydration. And so getting that right amount of water, which take what you weigh in pounds, divide that by 2, that's about how many ounces you should have on a daily basis. Now, if you're doing more activity or you have other health challenges, then you may want to increase a little bit and just keep it right there at about 50%. But if you don't get that water, the body cannot, with a pill of some other kind, replace water for that. You cannot drink 100 ounces of soda a day instead of water and expect it to do the same thing. They are not the same. You would never put that in your car radiator, your clothing iron, anywhere else where you're looking at liquids. You wouldn't replace water with coffee or soda. So if you're going to drink coffee or soda, make sure you're at least getting your water in, and then you can think about adding something else, just knowing that's not going to necessarily contribute to quality of health unless you have that foundation. The next letter is N, which stands for no rotten food. Now, this is a tough one because we're craving things. We're craving fats, we're craving sugars, we're craving all these kinds of things, and you want to listen to what your body is craving. Don't get caught up in these no fat, no sugar, no nothing. I'm going to eat styrofoam and sit under the kitchen table. No, that is not healthy either. So rotten food stands for ridiculously portioned, over-processed, tainted with chemicals, taste bud tickling, empty, and no expiration date. That's rotten food. What you want is melon food, which is minimally processed, enzyme-rich, low glycemic, organic, non-GMO, and nutrient-dense. Those are the kinds of foods that you need. So you want to listen to what you're craving. You're craving sugar? Great. Eat fruits. Eat foods that are low glycemic so it gives your body what it wants. Craving fats? Great. Get good fats from your fish, your grains, and other things like that. Carbs are not your enemy. It's bad carbs. That's your enemy. Fat is not your enemy. It's bad fat that's your enemy. So you want to get good sources of the things that you're craving, and the rest of the nutrients that you need also should be coming from your melon foods, your trace minerals, your essential fats, your proteins, amino acids. All those should be coming from melon foods. The next one is G, which is get the bulls going. You have 5 ways you can get rid of toxins: bowels, urinary, lungs, lymph, skin, and that's it. You have to get rid of toxins through those. Most people are constipated. That means toxins are building up. There's only 4 avenues left. Most people don't drink enough water, so their urinary system is not able to eliminate the impurities that it's supposed to, so you got 3 left. The lungs require deep breathing, and how many people do deep breathing exercises? Not very many. Then you have the lymphatic system, which is only through movement, and how many people love to do active, sweaty fun? Not many. That's very low on the list, which means we're left with the skin, and the skin can get rid of a lot of toxins, impurities, but it has to have the right resources to do that, and it needs to sweat in order to do that. Now, here's a good one as far as weight goes, because if there is saggy skin in weight loss, it's supposed to be bouncing back and getting its elasticity back, and that's going to come from having good nutritional reserves, foods that are high in antioxidants, foods that are high in good essential fats and amino acids and trace minerals. That's how the body can create that elasticity again, and the skin will shrink back if it's a healthy weight release program. If it's not a healthy weight release program, if you're just starving yourself, or if you're just exercising like mad, you're not giving the body the nutrition that it needs to assist these different organs in the bulls, which one being the skin. So you want to get all the avenues of elimination going, because toxicity is one of the top reasons for excess weight. And if you are just boosting metabolism, then that doesn't get rid of toxins. That makes you actually more concentrated in a toxic environment, because the fat can surround toxins. But if you do something to get rid of the fat, then you just have this excess toxins that you have not eliminated. So get those avenues of elimination going. Next in Amazing Health is Heavenly Health, H and E, which is exceptional perceptions. This is the spiritual and emotional component. If you don't have these in balance, then the physical health cannot compensate for that. The total health program is physical, emotional, and spiritual, probably in the other order. It should be spiritual, emotional, then physical. And emotions are probably next to impurities. They're right up there with the reason for the top reason for weight issues, which are emotions. Now, some people will equate that to glandular things where the hormones maybe aren't being released properly, but then you have to ask, why is the body not making the right amount of hormones? Are the glands weak? If the glands are weak, why is that? Is it because it's lacking nutritional reserves, or is it because there's an emotional negative impact on the thyroid or on the digestive system or eliminative system? You have to get to the cause here, and if you really want to have permanent results. So get the spiritual and the emotional balance there, and the physical won't have to do as much work because you get it from all angles. The A is active, sweaty, fun. Now, of course, we're talking here about exercise, but I don't like the word exercise. You don't like the word exercise. We like active, sweaty, fun. That's what the body is looking for. If you only have two of those, if you're just active and sweaty, that's exercise, and that's just not as exciting. It doesn't get that emotional release that you're looking for. If it's just fun and sweaty, but you're not moving, then you're not getting that benefit as well. So you need active, sweaty, fun, all three of those, and you find an activity that fits those that you like. For me, it's hockey. I love that feeling, love that. It does not feel like exercise when I'm doing that. Jogging fits in the exercise category. So find some activity that is fun and sweaty, and that is where you start to really get some benefit, and having the muscles start to work and get built up. And that's also increases the metabolism. When you have more muscle, that increases your base metabolism, so that it can start burning fat because you're building muscle. But of course, in order to build muscle, you can't just exercise. You're going to have good quality protein sources from your melon foods. So you have to have all of these components in place. You can't just do active, sweaty, fun and leave the rest of them alone. You will wear yourself out and be probably already depleted. And so you've got to build up those nutritional reserves so you can get more out of your active, sweaty, fun. L is for life speed. This is pH, and we're talking about digestion and elimination. Those two things are huge when it comes to weight release, because if you're not eliminating, that means you're retaining toxins and impurities, which means you're going to retain fat to try and surround those impurities. You also have poor digestion, which means the body can't supply nutrients to the glands or the skin or the eliminative organs, all these. So you've got to get that speed in the right range, which is 6'2" to 6'6". Next is T, which is total alignment, and this comes from massage or good chiropractic adjustment, because if the spinal column is out, if there's energy blockages somewhere in the body, then it's going to be very difficult for the body to communicate with the organs and give the energy that's needed to repair and detoxify and heal and so forth. So you've got to have that total alignment. There's no pill you can take that replaces a good therapeutic massage or chiropractic treatment. And then lastly, H is have a support team, because it is really difficult by yourself to say, okay, today I'm going to exercise. And if it's just you, chances are you're going to put that off to another day. But if you have a support team where you're having a contest with multiple people, or you have a group of people that are all trying to get these same results and get better health, get amazing health, then it's exciting. It becomes fun. It becomes a game, and you don't want to let the team down, and they don't want to let you down, so you're supporting each other. That is all of what it takes for amazing health. You cannot take just one of those letters and expect your weight release program to work. It takes all 14 musts, as I cover in more detail in my book. But this specifically is about a program that encompasses all of these, because a lot of companies out there have a pill for this, or they have a pill for this, and you're on your own to do this and do your best to eat clean. But the company that I use, Isagenix, has all of these covered that can be covered. In other words, the first letter is amazing health is a choice. Well, there's no product for that. You have to choose that yourself. Make it a must. You have to decide how important it is for you. Automatic Success System, yes, Isagenix has a full program that covers all of these letters with 14 years of proven experience. So you have this success program all set up and ready to go. Z for sleep, yes, they have things that support the brain and the sleep system in general. They also have part of their program, their health program, is to feed and support the adrenals, the stress glands, not stimulate, not just boost the metabolism, but actually get to the core reason, which is trace minerals, adaptogenic herbs, and proteins and amino acids. All those are needed by the glands so that the stress will come down, and the hormones, and you'll be able to sleep better. So that can help in this program. I is Ideal Liquid. They don't sell liquid. You're going to have to get water on your own. N is no rotten food, and Isagenix has amazing melon foods. These are true meal replacements that you can actually literally live on. That there's several people on Facebook that have eaten just this for 95, 98% of their entire consumption of things for several years. You can't do that with a multiple vitamin. You can't do that with just herbs or homeopathics or essential oils. You've got to have melon foods that have all of those components, and Isagenix has those in shakes, in meal replacement bars, in organic fruits, organic greens. They have all of these so that you can literally eat 2 meals a day or more if you want. Our family uses it for 2 of our meals every single day, so we don't have as high of a grocery bill. And because it is melon foods, we don't have to add all these supplements that I used to have, because before the food was all empty, there wasn't anything in it. But now with the melon foods from Isagenix, now I don't have to buy all those supplements. So we've saved literally about $1,000 a month on what we used to spend before we started doing this. So that is N, and then G is Get the Bulls Going. They have an amazing cleanse system. We call it nutritional cleansing because it's cleansing at the cell level. This is not a laxative thing. This is not a liver flush or a gallbladder flush or a kidney. This is a whole body impurity releasing cell level product. It is amazing. And of course, when you're supporting it with the melon foods and the stress reduction adaptogenic herbs and the active sweaty fun components, when you get this whole program, then of course the bulls are going to go much, much better. So they have that in their program. So all the bulls are supported in their program. H is for Heavenly Health. They don't have a product that will substitute for prayer or Bible reading. But for E, Exceptional Perceptions, their stress and glandular support formula is very, very helpful at decreasing stress, as well as just having all these nutrients for all the glands should benefit the emotions, should bring those into balance as well. A is for active, sweaty fun. Now they have a whole entire line called Amped, and this is awesome because for those that do want to do some serious active, sweaty fun just to boost their results, then they have this timing where it's the pre-workout, it's the mid-workout, it's the post-workout. So your body gets exactly what it needs to make the most. If you're going to work out, you might as well get the most out of it. So they have all of these things in the program so that you don't have this crash because you worked out and had no nutritional reserves. You actually have less recovery time needed, and you have more energy during the workout, and the muscles don't get sore as much because you're feeding the body this potassium and other things to neutralize that. So all of that actually makes you want to do some active, sweaty fun. L is for life speed, and I can say, at least for me and my clients in general, the entire program is pH balancing. It's not too alkalizing, it's not acidifying, it is balancing. Without having to add a bunch of these supplements, it keeps it right in that range, which is wonderful. Then you have total alignment. Now this, you can't get a massage from the products unless you use a bottle and like push it on, but having a therapeutic professional massage or chiropractic care, reflexology, the muscles will be stronger when you're getting Melon Foods and you're getting all the support from the entire program. So it'll actually hold the adjustments better. It'll stay in place and assist the body in getting that structural form the way it's supposed to be and get you more flexible and stronger all the way around. And then of course we have the support team. There are challenges that are done called the IsaBody Challenge, and those have contests where you can win cash, you can win prizes, and those are amazing ways to join a group of people that are all committed to releasing weight the healthiest way possible, the fastest way possible, and the tastiest way possible, because they all taste great. Now they've been doing this, the specific IsaBody Challenge, for like 10 years. So you can actually go and see all these before and afters, and they stay off. The weight is off, because if you want permanent results, you need a permanent program. If you just do something for a little bit and you go back to what you did before, you're going to have the same results that you have now. You're going to go right back to where you were. So you got to have a permanent program, and I don't know of any healthier way or affordable way to have amazing health. Their meal replacements are $3. You find me another source of a true meal replacement that is Melon, minimally processed, enzyme rich, low glycemic, organic, non-GMO, and nutrient dense for $3. I would like to see it because I don't see it anywhere, and we try to buy organic all we can. But this is your true meal replacement. So you know you're getting these permanent results that are going to give you the amazing health that you're looking for. So it's all in this one program with history, proven results over and over again. And you can see it for athletes, you can see it for aging, but you can also notice, if you look at some of the before and afters, that the skin is not sagging, because when you do it the healthy way, the body gets what it needs. The skin is able to regain its elasticity. In order to have its elasticity, it needs antioxidants, essential fats, amino acids, proteins, and trace minerals. It's got to have those in order to regain that quality of skin that you're looking for. And that is all in this program. They also have an amazing telomere support product that is helpful for aging, that you can add to it just to compound those results to really decrease the aging factor. Lots of support, testimonials, Facebook groups, however much support you need. And of course, we have our own group for my specific team to get your questions answered. So don't mess up something because you think you know what it is. Get your questions answered and get on a path to amazing health. There is no company I know of out there, and I studied and looked and researched and tried to find one, and then I found Isagenix that keeps all of the components of Amazing Health in play in your automatic success system so that you know you're going to get that foundation. If you don't have this foundation in place and you're going to try these other things and just continue this empty, maybe even a lousy lifestyle, then it's just not going to give you the permanent results or the level of results that you're looking for. So let me know what your questions are, and let's get you on a path to amazing health. If you want more information on each of those letters, the book is on Amazon. But get your questions answered. Get on the path to amazing health. You have choices every single day of what you can do. You can have some average choices, but I say choose amazing.